Ashton with South Texas Fishing Tales YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Sorry about the big jump in, but hey, you gotta have some positive today. It's Friday. Woohoo! The week's almost over. I'm pumped. I hope everybody's gonna be getting some lines wet. I'm gonna be doing some fishing here soon. I hope. So let me get you guys propped up right there. Alright, so I am actually prepping a giant tackle box, the biggest one that I own. I'm getting it ready. So let's actually wait and see if anybody pops in. Yo, what's up? Hey babe. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see. Will anybody else pop in? Let's wait and see if any more people pop in. Which I don't know if there will be anybody else popping in. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, as you already know, I'm prepping a giant tackle box, the biggest one that I own. Getting it ready for some fishing. I'm trying not to knock it over. Or y'all, hang on, hang tight. Here, let me move you guys real quick. There we go. It's a little better. There we go. So I'm sure you guys have some questions about Palacios. So I'm sorry I didn't put up any videos really. I only put one short up for that. The only reason why I didn't put anything up on YouTube is because I didn't catch anything. Yeah, the scenery was beautiful. The water was crystal clear, but I didn't catch anything over there other than a black drum. Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? I'm sorry I didn't put any videos out this fall or do any kind of live streams. I apologize for that. Hey Melissa, what's up? I'm glad to see you guys are doing awesome today. I'm glad. Hey, we are, let me see. We are currently, let me have a look at, hello, hello, hello. Come on guys, the live stream is going to pause. I'm going to see how many subs we got so far. Hang tight. Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. We are at 68 subs now. How about that? How about that? Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you so much. So, I'm going to try and do some videos, but I don't know a whole lot of technical knowledge on how to edit videos. So, if you guys are going to get a video, it's going to be uncut. It's going to be completely uncut. And it's going to be a long one. But the reason is, why haven't I done any videos? Well, I don't know what to make. I don't know what the title should be. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. I've tried doing live streams for catfishing, but you know how it is. People are out late. Not a lot of people are on and scrolling and watching YouTube. I've done a live stream in Palacios as well. And that's when I was up till, let's say, 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. But this was last year. This was last year in the summer. So, wait, no. Scratch that. I don't know. Thank you, Kayla fan, for understanding. Thank you so much. Where are you guys watching from? Yo, what's up? Yeah, true. You're right. You're right about that. Hey, Carlos. AG 2445. What's up? A mod. I don't know if I have any mods on here, buddy. I don't know. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for that. That'll work. So I've actually run out of ideas and I've been trying to figure out places to go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kayla. I actually got these from one of my favorite brands, Guggen Squad. They're a really good company. They make a lot of good stuff. They got backpacks. They got fanny packs. Yes, I am, Carlos. Yes, I am. I'm trying to get into the saltwater life, but haven't really had a lot of time to go and do that. But I do a lot more freshwater fishing than I do anything else. So I'm actually thinking about doing. Oh, you've heard of Goon Squad, Kayla? There's a lot of people that have not heard of them. Oh, you do? You do have one of their backpacks? That's cool. Yeah, I have one of their rods, one of their heavy trying to think. I think it's one of their heavy rods. It's a bait caster. You will not believe what happened to it. You will not believe it at all. I'm actually still mind blown on what happened to it. It didn't get stolen. I'm just going to give you that easy answer right there. It didn't get stolen. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of live streams from me, Carlos. I do a lot more live streams than I do actual videos. JK. Also, I mean, you may think I'm cheap for this, or that I don't get out a whole lot. But I don't know a whole lot of abbreviations, buddy. My bad about that. Okay. So I'm actually going to be doing some crappie fishing sometime. Oh, what's your favorite animal? I'm gonna have to say a lion or a cheetah. Either one of those. What you got, Kaylin? What you got? Gotta make sure I'm able to do it though. But what you got? What's your idea? What's on your mind? Do you mean like what is the best thing that I've caught? Or what you mean, Carlos? Gotta be a little bit more specific. Oh, like the rarest fish? Hmm. Oh, you like phoenix cats? All right. You do? Hmm. So, like the rarest fish that I've caught? Is that what you mean, Carlos? Yeah. I haven't really caught, I don't know any like rare fish. I haven't caught anything like really rare. So, I've done a lot of, let me think. Because, I mean, I don't go out of country a whole lot. I stay more inside of Texas. I do a lot of fishing here in the state. But whenever I go on like vacations with family, I do. Huh. What's a Keo? Is that like a species of cat or something? You're gonna have to tell me a little bit about that. Most people don't have. Hmm. No, it's a fish. Oh, is it like a angelfish or something like that? I mean I haven't really heard of them. Maybe for a video. Maybe. I don't know. It was just a thought. Hmm. That's not a bad idea, Kaylin. That is not a bad idea at all. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I got a lot of chats going on through here. I am so sorry. All right, Carlos. I'll see you back here next time, all right, buddy? You take care. You have a wonderful day at work, man. So, yeah, San Antonio, I mean, that doesn't sound like a. Yeah, San Antonio, making a video in San Antonio, that's not a bad idea. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of some plans that I'm thinking about doing. So, I'm going to possibly be making a video that is new to this channel. I haven't done this before, but it's definitely worth a try. But I'm going to be doing some ghost hunting at a haunted hotel. Um, I'll tell you what's my favorite adventure here in a second, okay? Okay, Kayla? Alright, so I am gonna be I'm possibly gonna be doing a video in San Antonio at a haunted hotel in San Antonio for Christmas. Um yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat. Now, as for the what is my most favorite adventure that I've gone on? Well, let me think. Um, hmm. My adventures have been up and down. They've been bad. They've been good. They've been all over the place, to say the least. But as for my favorite adventure that I've been on, I think I would have to say it's got to be in New Braunfels. That is a town not very far from San Antonio. Have you guys heard of the Guadalupe River? If you guys know where that river is, that's actually where I was. It's a very, very beautiful area. But we go there every year for Father's Day. And I'm nowhere near the family normally. I'm either hanging out with my cousins or I am there just fly fishing. Oh, you been to Florida? I might be going to Florida here soon. Sometime in 2027. Oh, nice to meet you, River. Nice to meet you. My name is Ashton. I was actually gonna ask you, what would you like me to go? What would you like to go by, or would you like me to call you? Cause I know there's a lot of people that have just names that are not exactly their name. So, oh really? Hmm. I'm gonna be going to oh my god. What is that one park? It's part of Disney. Um it's something studios. But I'm going there for my girlfriend's for her one of her sister's graduation over there. But it would bleh. I saw a reel on either TikTok. No, it's not Hollywood Studios. Um, it's part of Disney though. It's one of the parks. It's one of the amusement parks that's part of Disney. Um, Kaylin, if you're still out there and you're still watching, can you please tell me what that place is? Because this is really driving me crazy not being able to name it. Yeah, right back at you, River. Right back at you, buddy. Um, I think it's Oriental, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's part of Disney World. It's part of it. It's part of Disney World. I know that. Oh, really? Hollywood Studios. That is it? Okay. So then yeah, that is where we're going. So, I mean, if you guys see me over there sometime in like late spring, hey, feel free to come say hi. Don't be afraid. Universal Studios. That's where it is. Thank you. Oh, that was driving me crazy. I got a small headache from that now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you, Kaylin. Yeah, it's gonna be Universal Studios. That's where we're gonna be going for Kayla, for my girlfriend's, um, one of her sisters' graduation. So, I can't wait. Um, I know you guys can see the iPad in the background. I was actually watching a live stream. Um, if you guys have heard of High Adventure Videos, he's a really good guy and he makes a lot of amazing videos. For some reason, I just love Annie's chocolate. Is that what is that? Like a brand of chocolate or something? You know him, River? Yeah, I'm actually subscribed to him. He makes a lot of good videos. I'm actually watching a live stream that he has on there right now. I just have it paused for now. The mints. Oh, those little mints. I love those. Those are awesome. They're really good. They're very tasty. They're delicious. Yeah, he actually has a live stream on right now. If you go on ahead and look on YouTube, he's let me see. It says live inshore saltwater fishing. Let me see who posted this. Oh, you're eating them right now? All right. All right, all right. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, yeah, maybe this evening, like late this evening, I'm gonna be going crappie fishing. I'm gonna be trying out for some crappie over at a creek. Um, that's I'd have to look to see how far it is, but it's it's not very far. The creek, I'm gonna tell you what town it's closest to. It's a pretty well known creek. Well, it's really a bayou, but everybody calls it creek. But it's if you do you know where Brookshire is? If you know where Brookshire is, you'll know where the creek is at. But the creek is called Bessie's Bayou. It's a very good crappie fishing spot. I'm gonna be over there. Maybe hopefully sometime later this evening. Um, I'm gonna show you guys the lures that are really good for them. Hang on. Sometimes I go into the forest and go to find fish. I just catch fish. Well, if you got a little creek nearby, hey, that works too. That works too. Um, I got some fishing spots not very far from me. Um, if you guys are actually in Texas and you guys are like in the Katy, Houston area, feel free to come on over to meet me. Because, I mean, hey, I'm always looking for people to fish with. I'm always looking for some new people to just hang out and stuff like that. But yeah, I also do catfishing, but I don't do too much of it. But yep, I do fly fishing and okay. I go to Texas so bad. Yeah, Texas is actually a very beautiful state. You got the northern parts of Texas. Right now, it's actually going to be a little bit. It's actually going to be kind of cold. Um, and like towards Amarillo, it actually gets really, really hot up there. It gets like the last time I remember driving through there, it was 110 degrees. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I actually want to go to Canada kind of bad too because I mean, who wouldn't want to go there? I want to go to Alaska. That's where I want to go. I want to go over there, catch some. It snows on Sunday. Where at? Where's it snowing on Sunday? Oh, it is snowing here on Sunday? Sweet. I'll definitely be looking out for that. I'll definitely be I will be look ah ah. So I saw a reel on either TikTok or Instagram. It was a dude, he would stutter so bad he can't talk. And there would be a red telephone behind him. He would take that phone and just scream in it. I really wish I had a red phone right now. um, also, um, on Christmas weekend, okay? You guys are going to be seeing a special guest to this channel. Um, I keep calling her my girlfriend, but I'll introduce you guys to her later once I bring up the live stream on there. I remember when I was little, my brother hit me with a snowball in the face. Oof, that's gotta be, yeah. That sounds like fun, getting hit in the face with a snowball. That's one way to cool off, huh? That's a pretty good way to cool off. All right, so since I'm gonna be crappie fishing sometime this evening, I'm gonna tell you guys the regulations for stuff like that. Regulations for crappie, they got to be 10 inches minimum length. There's no maximum. They got to be 10 inches long, and you can only keep 25 per person. You can't keep over. You can keep as many as you want, but you can't keep over 25. If you go over 25, that's not cool. I saw a gentleman over there at this specific spot. He was keeping crappie that were undersized, and me and a buddy of mine, we were not happy. We wanted to go up there and talk to him like, hey, stop. You're keeping all the small fish. Fish that should, like, the fish that you should be keeping should be 10 inches long. I wanted to call the game warden on this dude. And yeah, I wasn't pleased with what this guy was doing. So, yeah. Oh, so you go off of Celsius temperatures. Hmm. All right, River. I need some ideas on some like short videos too, because I'm slowly but surely running out of ideas on things to do and things to make for y'all. Because I want to be able to make content for you guys, but I'm slowly but surely running out of ideas. I mean, a haunted video on this channel, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good video to make. I mean, hey guys, thank you so much for all the likes, the views, all the support. And if you guys are wondering if this is outro, not even close. I'm gonna be on here for much longer than this time. Sometimes it happened like at least 2 times. It was too cold for you. Yeah, I remember down here we had a pretty bad freeze. We had a orange tree. Sadly, it died, but it was so cold. We got another house on the property. It's an old farmhouse. It's over 200 years old. It doesn't have any insulation, but this thing gets so cold. The water, like whatever water is left in the house, turns into ice. It gets so cold in that house. Oh, it just gets so cold. It was ridiculous. Maybe. Hey, you guys want to see the mascot? See how she's doing today? Come here, Tommy. Come say hi to your fans. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. You guys remember Tommy, don't you? For all the new viewers, this is my dog Tommy. She's 4 years old. She's a blue heeler Australian Shepherd mix. She is my partner in crime. She's my little puppy. I've had her ever since she was literally a baby. But I'm glad she's with me today. She's still alive, living strong, living large. Living like there's no worry in the world at all. But, yep. Oh, you have a Chihuahua? I used to have one. I used to have a long-haired Chihuahua. We had to give him away because he peed on the Christmas tree. Yep. I'm going to try and do some knot tying tutorials here, either on Facebook or on YouTube. I'm going to try and do a couple live streams on there as well. But let me get this fishing line real quick. I'm actually going to do some knot tying tutorials on here real quick while we're here. So the line that I'm going to be using, it's clear. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I'm sorry if you guys can't. I apologize for that. But this is all I have for now. I do have some green line. You guys might be able to see it a little bit better. Like, jealous because I give more attention to my other dog. Aw. Yeah, Tommy, she does get pretty jealous too whenever we're baby talking our other dogs. Yeah, she gets real jealous. And it's actually funny on how she acts when she gets jealous. But so I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite knots that I like to tie. It's called a uni knot. I'm going to show you guys on a couple hooks that I have. Real quick. This is actually my first knot tying tutorial on a live stream ever. So, yay. But I'm going to be doing different fishing knots for different situations. You baby talk my dog Bruce. She runs up and licks you. Aww. Yeah, we used to have a couple dogs that would do that, but yeah. Gotta love dogs that will just lick you in the middle of nowhere and catch you by surprise. Alright, so my favorite knot that I like to tie is called a uni knot. So how to tie this knot? You're gonna take your hook. You can use any hook you would like. So you're gonna take any hook, doesn't matter. You're gonna take it. You're gonna take your line. You're gonna insert it through the eye of the hook, which is this little loop right here on top of the hook. You're gonna insert it, and you're gonna give yourself enough slack to tie this knot. And you're gonna you're gonna loop it over itself, okay? And you're gonna wrap it, let's say 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're gonna tighten it. Some people like to lubricate the knots. You can wet it with your saliva, or you can take a little bit of water or oil to lubricate it. And then you're just going to slide the knot down until it's tight. And this is what it should look like. A really good knot, really strong. It hasn't failed me. Ever. It has never failed me. And it's a really, really good knot to tie. The next knot that I'm going to show you guys, it's called a sneel. It's called a sneel knot. There's multiple different ways to tie a sneel knot. But the easiest knot that I've found to tie, you can use this on a piece of leader. Like, you would have to use a separate piece of leader to tie this knot, though. For a video, you should do a Q&A. What is that? You may need to explain that a little bit to me, River. So I'm going to take a separate piece of leader, or just a separate piece of fishing line, okay? I'm going to take my knife right here. I'm going to cut it. Alright, so here's my separate piece of line. I'm going to take my hook. Same thing. But instead of tying it on top of the eye of the hook, you're wrapping it around the bottom. questions and answers. Oh, I think I've done a live stream like that before, but I haven't really gotten any questions or answers for videos like that. But so you're going to take your line, you're going to insert it through the eye of the hook, and you're going to place it flat on the shank of the hook. Then you're going to wrap your the rest of your line, which is your tag or your main line. Okay, you're going to take that and you're going to wrap it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can do maybe 10 or 12 times. It just depends on how you tie your knots. And then you're going to take your main line and you're going to put it right back through the eye of the hook and you're going to pull it tight. All right, let's see what you have sent me. Hey, River, you may need to send me that message again. It's showing as messages restricted. I'm sorry, buddy. And then once you're done tying the knot, you're going to cut the tag end. You're going to double check, make sure the knot is nice and tight. And this is what it should look like. Just wrapped around the shank of the hook. This knot is good for like making stinger rigs, which I'll even show you how to make that right now. Let me find my other big hook real fast. I removed it because some words weren't spelled right, so I don't think you would understand it. Ah. So a stinger rig, it's a rig that is good for like combining, like being able to put really, really big pieces of bait on your line, like such as mullet, croaker, big shad. Yeah, like really, really, really big pieces of bait. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's just two of those sneel knots, one hook over the other. And you're gonna take your bait, you're gonna hook one through the head and then one through the back of your bait, so you have a good hookup ratio. And the good thing about this rig is, check this out. You're gonna push your main line back through this side of the hook and you can salvage your rig. You can salvage your hooks. See? Comes right off. And same thing for the bottom one. You can just pull this right out. Unwrap it. And there you go. You have salvaged your hooks. And this line, you can actually reuse this too. So, yeah, really good rig, a really good knot. I would recommend using that rig. I'm saying this of what I think. But, I mean, if you guys want to tie with me, hey, just find you some fishing line. It doesn't matter what pound. I'm using 30-pound test. Mono, which it's a bit stronger than fluoro. Fluorocarbon is stretchy and it is very sensitive, meaning if you cast your line out there, you can feel everything on the end of your line. You can feel the slightest of bites on that line. But as for monofilament is strong. It is very powerful. It does stretch a little, but it doesn't stretch that much. I'm glad this is teaching you a lot, dude. I'm glad. If you got some fishing line, you can tie with me if you'd like. You'll be able to learn these knots a little bit easier. Now, let's see. Friday. So, the next knot that I'm going to show you guys how to tie, it's a loop knot. It's a very fast knot to tie. This knot is called a perfection loop. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'm going to take this, I'm going to twist it over itself to where it makes like an X. I'm going to do it again. Okay? And I'm going to pinch over that X. And I'm going to pull some of the line down so I have enough slack to be able to tie the knot. Now, I'm going to wrap the tag end over my thumb. Now I have 2 loops. And then I'm going to put this tag end between those 2 loops and I'm going to pinch it tight. And then it's going to look like this. You have 2 loops. And then you're going to bring the loop that was over your thumb through the one that you made first. And then you're going to pull it tight. Now, see how straight this this knot is very easy and it is extremely fast. If you can like this knot, it's hard to mess up, but it is also very easy to tie. But this allows your lure to have more movement in the water. Now as for your question, River, I've been fishing pretty much all my life, pretty much. The first, the biggest fish that I've caught is a alligator gar. This fish was, I think, 9 feet in total length. This thing was massive. And I'm going to show you what I had this fish on. So I had this fish on a jig head. Let me see if I can find them. I had them on jig heads that are just like this. And a piece of shrimp. And I had it on a average bass fishing combo. We had maybe 30, 40 pound braid on it. The rod didn't break, but the line did. It was a very, very good fight. I had this fish on for an hour and a half. It was a long fight, and it was the biggest one that I've had on ever. Yeah, it was big. I've never landed a fish so big. But, I mean, we didn't actually land it, but I would say, hey, somebody touched it for me, and it counts. So we technically landed it. But later, after it broke the line, later the next day, we went out and we caught one that was smaller. Yeah, it was long. It was maybe half or 3/4 of the length of the one that I had on for 1 hour. But, hey, to say the least, it was delicious. Alligator gar is a very delicious fish. You can only keep 1 a day. It doesn't matter how long they are. You can only keep 1. That is the only bag limit. That is the only downside to catching alligator gar. If you catch one, you can keep it, or you can throw it back. But you got to be very careful because they have very sharp teeth. And the bigger they are, the feistier they're going to be. So, better watch your fingers when handling those fish. Watch out for their mouths. Oh boy, let's see. I really don't know any other knots, but if you want to learn some more fishing knots, I recommend you to go check out Luke with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. He has some fishing knots on his channel as well. Some of which I don't really know how to tie, and I haven't really mastered yet. But if you want to learn any knots, I'd recommend going to the one channel he has. It's called Catfishing Carp. Yeah, I'd recommend going over there and checking his channel out and learning how to tie fishing knots. He makes it seem easier, and that's actually how I learned some of my fishing knots are from him, such as the Stinger rig. I've learned that rig from him specifically. I've also learned other knots too. Some of the basics and some of the bit more experienced. But I don't think this next knot that I'm going to tie for you guys has a name. Heck, I don't even think you guys are going to be able to see how I'm going to be tying it. But it is strong. It is a very, very strong knot. Do I know about motorcycles? No, not really. Sorry. I don't really know anything about cars either. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, River. But do I like motorcycles and old classic cars? Most definitely. I love them. I love hearing the old revving of a Harley. Yes, I know about Harleys. I do like choppers too. They've been around for years. They've been around for a while. But I would have to say between the two, between a Harley and a chopper, I would have to say choppers are cooler. But can't go wrong with a Harley just to cruise around. Oh, really? I've been trying to figure out how to put a link up for my Instagram. So if you guys want to like ask me any questions prior to like some videos or just ideas, if you want to write down the account, I can tell you what it is. It's literally the same thing as my YouTube channel. It's literally just South Texas Fishing Tales. So, if you guys want to ask me any questions, you can feel free to ask me some questions about fishing lures, rigs, knots, where to go. Trying to think what to use in certain conditions. I will do my best to actually give you the best information to my ability. And I'll be able to tell you some regulations about certain fish on what you've caught. You can even send me pictures of stuff too if you'd like, on what you have caught the fish on. But also, I do make my own fishing lures. So I've been trying to do some sales on my lures, but haven't really had that much success. As of right now, I don't have any materials to actually make these lures. I don't really have glue either. The certain glue that I'm waiting to come in Oh, excuse me. I'm waiting to come in the mail right now. It's a UV resin. Ability to use this resin to repair fishing rods as well. As of right now, I don't really have a business for that as of now. I have a lot of fishing rods of my own that I need to repair. But oh really? Well, maybe if you guys do come down here to Texas, you can message me on my Instagram and I'll tell you where I'll be. If you want to meet up, that is. And we'll go around, we'll fish. I'll even show you my best spots too. For small fish, bass, catfish, I will take you to those places. And I'll even give you some of the lures that I use and where, like, a lot of the lures that I use when I go fishing. I'll even do some giveaways too. She likes blobfish because they... Yeah, blobfish are... they are pretty funny looking. Got the Squidward nose. There's nothing to really else to say about the blobfish. Because, they're funny. But... Now, as for the most fish that I want to know, what the most fish I've caught in 3 days. Want to know how many fish I've caught in 3 days? Let's see. So I'm going to show you guys the lures that I make. I make lures like this. These are flies. There's only certain rods that you can use these on or use these with. So, the rod that I use these flies with, I got a 8-foot fly rod. It's not like a traditional modern day fishing rod. These rods have been around for years and years and years and decades to come. They've been around for a long time. But I made this lure. It's supposed to represent a little shrimp. It's like a little streamer. But I did make this. I'll show you guys the materials later in another video or in another live stream. Just gotta make sure I remember to do so. But I do fly tying. I make lures out of hair.